What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to be answering a frequently asked question, which is what's the difference between sales and marketing? No matter how good you are in marketing or how terrible you think you are in sales, why you need both factors in order to grow a successful business, whether it's online or offline. So stay tuned because that's coming up right now. What's going on, guys? Gabe Chemistry here, and welcome to another one of my videos. On my channel, I teach entrepreneurs how to take their side hustles and turn them into six-figure businesses. So if this is your first time ever seeing my face or being on my channel, do me a favor here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to also hit the notification bell so you can get updated anytime I drop a new video. What's the difference between selling and what's the difference between marketing? I really want to clear the air here and help you be able to distinguish the two in your mind, marketing and sales, and how those two play into one another. Because honestly, if you don't know, they almost kind of seem like they do the same thing. So first things first, let's just talk about sales real quick. Now, when people mention sales, they kind of get this like icky feeling, and I totally get it. It's just, you think of like the used car salesman, and you think about sales and like is so inconvenient, and you think about rejection and all that kind of stuff. But what is sales in regards to its definition? So sales is literally, I define sales as happening on a one-on-one basis. Now, what that really means is the decision to buy something, the decision to join your group happens on an individual level. It happens from person to person. Now, marketing, on the other hand, is the pre-selling phase. Okay? Now, this is how you prime the individual or precondition the individual to eventually buy from you. And with marketing, you can market to the masses. So this is where you can duplicate yourself and you can go out, you can run ads, or you can do whatever to be able to gain the interest of a bunch of different people and begin to pre-qualify them and precondition them for your products and services. And if you do marketing right, marketing makes selling easy. And this is kind of how you can step away from the whole salesy kind of feel, because if you're doing your marketing right, then selling isn't going to be a problem for you. So when I first got started in online marketing, I was in network marketing. If you are familiar with network marketing or with direct sales, it's basically going out there and getting people to either buy your product or join your team so that they can do the same thing, get other people to become customers or join their team. A lot of times they teach you to reach out to your friends and family first, kind of exhaust your warm list before going out and just like reaching out to cold people. So what did I do? I went out and started reaching out to warm people, friends and family, and people that I actually knew. And then once I finished that, I was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because I was like, okay, well, I've went through all my warm list and I've talked to everybody that I know personally. Now I need to start this phase where I introduce myself to random strangers and get them to trust me enough to be able to join my business opportunity or join my company. And that's where I started to realize the difference between sales and the difference between marketing. Because as a network marketer, especially toward like, in the olden days, it's a little bit different now, but you would have to have these home party meetings, or you'd have to go out and just talk to random people, like literally chase people down in malls, and or talk to people in gas stations and in restaurants, and you were trying to sell, right? You're trying to sell people, you're trying to get them to join your opportunity, you're trying to get them to buy your product. But the reason why a lot of network marketers weren't getting success or weren't seeing success as fast as they would want is because of all the rejection that they had to deal with. Now with sales, there's always going to be natural rejection, but when you're dealing with tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of rejection, and you haven't built that mindset yet, you don't have that ability to be able to withstand that yet, because you just joined this company to you might be just trying to make some extra money, and so you're not there yet. It really can turn you off, and it really can like demote you, and you feel terrible, and then you eventually end up quitting. And so what I also realized, though, is because when you're just going straight to sales, you're not pre-qualifying people, you're not preconditioning people, you're not giving people the ability to even warm up to you to the point where making the sale becomes easy. You're kind of working in an uphill battle. Now, when I realized that was my issue, if I was able to begin to learn and understand marketing, I would be able to not only increase how many people I'm able to talk to about my opportunity, which is talking to the masses, but I would be able to pre-sell them. I would be able to give them content and give them value and be able to share the benefits of my services. And when I started to realize that this was a powerful way to not only gain people's attention, okay, but get the right people to now come to me to ask me about my product and my service and my opportunity, that's when I knew that internet marketing is like where I want to go and what I want to start to learn and to master. Because all of this process of marketing makes the sales process easy, because you're not just going up to somebody and not just trying to close the sale. People buy from you if they know who you are, like who you are, and trust who you are. And that process, although you can definitely continue it in the sales process, that process has to start in the marketing phase. Because when this process starts in the marketing phase, by the time someone is ready to close, they're already preconditioned, they already like who you are, they already know who you are, they already see the value in that product. Now, kind of going back to my story, I eventually left that company because what I realized was a lot of people were struggling with selling. But the reason why they were struggling with selling is because they didn't have this marketing part down. And this is what I understood. And as I was able to do this, I eventually started to just teach people what I was doing in regards to marketing and how they could market. And then I just went that route and I just went into coaching and creating products. And here we are now with me, teaching internet marketing. The marketing was really the key to really set this thing in motion for me in regards to business. And I fully believe that it can really help you in your business too. Now, you have to have both. And I started this video off saying that you gotta have both. You have to have the marketing portion figured out, but you have to have the sales portion figured out too as well. Because if you're just trying to sell, you're not pre-qualifying people, you're gonna be wasting a lot of time, but you're also gonna be dealing with a lot of rejection up front. And now if you've got the fortitude to go through all of that, then that's totally fine. You will still be successful. But many people do not. But where the marketing comes in, however, if you just do your marketing and talk to hundreds of thousands of people and you're exposing your product, you're exposing your services, but you don't have some kind of sales system to actually close these people on a one-on-one basis or to get them from interest and walk them through that customer journey so that they eventually become a customer or they eventually decide to buy from you, then you're better off, you're still in the same boat. The point of this is to be making sales, growing your revenue, growing your ROI, and growing your business and improving your life. And so how you do that is with a combination of both. So for example, on online businesses, I teach marketing in the sense of learning how you can create content that's putting out value, learning how to promote advertising, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram or Google or Bing, to be able to let people know about your products or services, okay? And then as you grab that attention, bringing them into a funnel where you close the sale. So essentially what it looks like is literally a marketing funnel. And you start here with your marketing. All right, so this is your Facebook, this is your IG. These are all your posts. These are all your videos or your brochures. These are your PDFs. These are your lead magnets, okay? All of that is speaking to the masses about your product, about your service, about what you do. It's about pre-qualifying people, letting people know what options that they have. It's conditioning people, okay? It's sharing that value. It's helping with the know, like, and trust factor. All that is happening. And as you begin to bring people into this funnel, you have to also have a sales process, okay? You have to have a sales process. And the sales process here, that can be one-on-ones in terms of, closing people on the phone if you deal with clientele, okay? Or that can be something as simple as having landing pages, okay, to collect people's email addresses so that you can market to them, right? Email marketing, all right? One-page sales forms. And as people go through this process, by the time they're getting here, remember, like I said, they're pre-qualified. And this significantly increases your chances of closing the sale and of making that commission or, selling that product, whatever you're trying to do. The marketing is what comes first. The marketing is the pre-selling to be able to do that. And if you understand both aspects and you understand this, then what you're able to do is on a daily basis or whenever you're working on your business, you got to focus on your selling activities and you got to focus on your marketing activities. If you can distinguish between those two, because you might not be doing this yet, you might just be thinking like, what can I do to get more sales? And marketing might be a part of that. But if you don't have a clear distinction between what kind of marketing that you can be doing on this end, okay, that's pre-selling people, that's pre-qualifying people, and that's going to make your sales process easier for closing them on this end, then you're going to set yourself up for way better chances of success with your online business than if you don't distinguish between the two and just kind of run your business just for the sake of running it. All right, y'all. So that's it for this video. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share this video with anybody who is trying to build an online business or trying to build an online brand, that they got to understand the difference between marketing and between selling. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and do that. And finally, if you're struggling with this marketing portion, right? If you're struggling with either creating content or figuring out how you can talk to the masses in order to get them aware of your business and aware of your services, you can definitely reach out to me. Check out my website. The link is in the description to book one-on-one calls with me, or you can also check out my free content marketing guide. All right, my friends, that being said, you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.